I call a meeting to order of the Moore County Board of Elections. I would ask everyone to please stand and say the
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This time I would like to have a roll call. Please state if you have a conflict of interest.
Martin Carpenter, no conflict.
Susan T. Adams, no conflict.
Holly Powell, no conflict.
Craig Kennedy, no conflict.
We have a display of what is not acceptable behavior next to the sign-in sheet. If there's an issue, please refer to that instruction. Did anyone sign up for public comment? No public comment, okay. You have all been given copies of the minutes from our last meeting. I am assuming they have been read. Okay. Is there a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved.
A motion has been made to accept the minutes from last meeting. Is there a second?
Second.
A second has been made. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
We need to check the machines now.
Yes, please.
We'll let that be Bob's.
On your seats, we have 5 ballots today. And we will start with civilian. I've given you a full book for each type so that we can better keep track of how many there are. Start with civilian.
First ones will be Kay Maureen Pearson. The second one will be John David Leonard. First one is Claudia Donahue, and the second one is Eric Scott Donahue.
And next we have an overseas.
And this one is Lon Weaver McDaniel. I'm sorry, Lon Weaver McDaniel.
If you want to, and highlight any for spot checking, if you want to just spot check these 5.
Do these, you want to open those?
I'll open them after you spot check them and
Okay.
make the approval.
But if they're not, oh, okay, never mind. I got the ID on the other side.
And we have received guidance from the state. You don't have to review every single one with a photo ID exception form if you don't want to. It's more just if I find any that may need to be reviewed because I'm not comfortable making that decision myself, then I'll show those to you.
I didn't hear what you
Motion
said.
to approve?
We have now been given the opportunity to peruse these ballots. Do I have a motion to approve them?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Motion has been made and seconded. Is there any further discussion? There being no further discussion, all those in favor, please signify acceptance of these ballots by saying aye.
Aye.
Madam Director.
Yes, ma'am. So on here, I was gonna start putting, director's report as needed, and so this way it will help me catch anything that kind of comes in to tell the board. So an issue that we are actually having, and it's not on our side, is actually getting guidance from the state board. We've been, having to do the registration repair. And one of the issues that we're actually coming across is the state board sent out registration repair information. And for some odd reason, instead of sending the information out to the voter's mailing address, they sent it out to the physical address, which the voter never got the information at all. Carrie did try to put in a help desk ticket as to, ask the state board exactly what it was that we needed to do. We didn't get any information back. So I took it upon myself. We made copies of everything that came back because we had some that had forwarding addresses on them. Some of them, like I said, they never sent it to the mailing address, which is odd because that's usually the default thing to do. So I instructed Carrie to go ahead and reach out to the voter by sending it to the correct mailing address. So that's what she did. We made copies of everything that was incorrect. She made a formal letter to put on top of my signature, giving her the permission to do so, because we're trying to make sure that voters don't have to wait until election day to get things repaired. We're trying to be proactive. And so that's what I wanted to let the board know, is just the proactive side of what we're doing, because we just can't seem to get guidance from the state board when it comes to these registration repair program right now. So that's what we're doing right now. But we had a lot of them come back with just the wrong mailing address put on them.
Can I ask you a question? Go ahead.
How many?
Yeah.
Carrie, do you remember how many?
I mailed out, I believe it was 34 today. Is what I did.
That we had to correct?
Yes.
So who put the residential address instead of the mailing address?
The state board.
State board.
The state board.
And they sent them to you to send out? Or they sent
They
them
sent them out, and
out? How
then
did they get back to you
because they have our address
as a return?
as a return address.
Okay.
And so we, when she got them back, she went through and she recognized that they didn't have the right address on it. So I gave her to go ahead and get them sent out so we can get them repaired. So like I said, so a voter's not having to try to correct it on election day. We're just trying to be proactive. So she's, like I said, she sent the 36 out. We had some that had return addresses, so we used the return addresses to see if we can reach out to them that way as well, so that we can just, like I said, we've been trying to get up with the state board. There's some other counties trying to get up with the state board, and we haven't gotten anything back.
So this happened to every county?
Yes.
And the state board hasn't responded?
No, not yet. No. So my SST, which is our field specialist, he had went to another county, and he has a meeting with them tomorrow because they're trying to push to see what it is that they need to do, because we're just getting this stuff back and we're holding on to it, and we don't want to delay people from having the opportunity to fix it. So like I said, I took it upon myself to cover Carrie. I gave a notation that I gave her permission to go ahead and just reach out, so that way it wasn't backlash on anyone. But I just wanted to let the board know that that's what I did to get those corrected ahead of time. And hopefully by the time they have the meeting tomorrow, we'll get more guidance as to what needs to be done. I don't think they realize all the nooks and crooks that could take place in doing the repair program, and they haven't gotten to these processes yet.
Well, just out of curiosity, do they get a form that they're supposed to fill out and send back to you
Yes, ma'am. They get a
with
form.
with their social,
The
last
correct-
part of their social and their driver's license
Yes,
number?
ma'am, so that we can run it back through the system. So
And have you gotten any back?
have we,
I've got about 10.
most people have, some people have come back in themselves, I think, and filled out the form so we can capture it that way. But a lot of them just wasn't, which we were curious too. Usually it automatically defaults to the mailing address, so we don't know why that happened. And so we didn't want to wait around to figure out why. We just wanted to go ahead and try to capture it and get, so people wouldn't be upset to get into the polling place and not have everything taken care of. So we want to help them get that taken care of. So that's all that I have to report. Everything has been placed into the machine. If you want to check the numbers to make sure everything balances, and you can do so at this time.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
There's been a motion that we adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Reading that more solidly.
Only when it says adjourn.